Hello. So this week we are talking about the public value and challenge note. And the most important factor, whether in public or a nonprofit, that captures the absence of the important value of public service, I felt, is integrity. And with integrity, it means that you have a solid base and foundation that carries trust and honesty with you and with those that you work with and also serve. The judgment that you have by having integrity comes with good morals, ethical values, good character, and being fair, which in public or private sector is very important for people to even trust to be able to do business with you or even have services rendered and not fight against you when it comes to um, things of implementing policies or changes into something. Doing things justly with equality and prosperity as initiatives comes from integrity. Serving in the public service, it is vital for people to trust in you and your service, as well as your actions and decisions being made and having credibility in your integrity means that the people you serve and the people you work with won't doubt you and your decision making, which is something very important in delivering service and rendering services to those as a public servant. This also makes great for serving those in the public with the power and influence because you have integrity that brings people together in unity and also for the things to be executed. In order to be effective and efficient in serving the community and people as a public servant, it is vital to have a sustainable and strong sense of integrity to where people don't judge or question your authority and accountability is legit. The transparency derives through integrity. Excuse me. Knowing that you can ensure to the people who you are and who your character stands for. Integrity utilizes and exercises all aspects of ethics which show the people that you are about them and not yourself or neglectful of what's important to and for the community. Integrity is the root of purpose in carrying wisdom, knowledge, thoughtfulness, and conducting oneself as a professional, and also being ethical, which brings security and peace among the people and the ones that you serve. The most important challenge of the public service is the corruption that takes place. An issue within both public and private has been corruption issues. And within the public service, not only hinders and holds back valuable services to be rendered, but it also causes a division within the people in which the services serve and the officials implementing and executing the proposed services. It causes the people to fight against the public servants as to questioning and doubting their intentions. This causes delay in programs, funds, and affects voting. Corruption causes the grief of questioning the positions of the public servants and their private gains. Corruption has also led to many manipulations within the system to help benefit and or cover those public servants involved and deter from the private and public relations. Corruption has had a negative impact directly on funds for public services needed in the community, such as education, programs, after school programs, and social services. When funds aren't being allocated properly and interfere with the educational services, it causes a shortage in teachers, school supplies, and materials needed to render those services to the children. With funding shortage, it also causes those to seek alternate routes in employment and has an effect to close schools down due to the lack of resources, materials, students, and faculty. When corruption happens and affects vital services to the public, such as schools, hospitals, transportation, and police, it affects the economical aspect of and the well-being of a community, as well as the people negatively reacting back. Chaos and distrust derive from corruption, which leads to an ineffectiveness in public services, goods, and officials, and meaning efficiency of the public use is minimal and low. When corruption affects funding, pushes the back the time for more available funding and recovering phase, which then underutilizes necessary resources needed for effective and efficient public services. And that's all.